We all heard that doing exercise is extremely beneficial for our physical and mental health. But how many of us are actually committing to give at least 30 minutes or an hour of our day to move our bodies? It may be hard to imagine at this time that our ancestors were once nomads, and that means to say that they were using their bodies for hunting and gathering in search of foods. All their lives they keep on scavenging and moving. So if ever you wonder why watching a movie marathon or sleeping the whole day makes you feel tired, it is because our bodies are designed to be regularly active. If you're thinking to include exercise as part of your 2020 goals and want to know more about its benefits, then this video might be of huge help for you. Welcome back to Pinoy Real. Today's video is all about exercise and what happens to our body when we engage in movements. First of all, what is exercise? According to Medical News Today, exercise involves engaging in physical activity and increasing the heart rate beyond resting levels. It is an important part of preserving physical and mental health. As per Wikipedia, exercise is any bodily activity that enhances or maintains physical fitness and overall health and wellness. So from here on, we can conclude that exercise is vital in maintaining and improving our health and wellness. The health benefits of regular physical activity are just difficult to ignore. Everyone definitely benefits from exercise, regardless of age, sex, or physical ability. I just would like to share my own personal story of how I profited from doing regular physical activity. Last mid-2018, when I found out that I was 7 weeks pregnant to my first child. Of course, we were so thrilled and blessed as a married couple. So right from the start, when we knew that we're expecting a baby, my husband and I opted for a natural delivery. Unless there'd be any complication or life-threatening situation that might decide our gynecologist to open my belly under C-section. So right from the start, it was already clear that I was going to deliver naturally. And because our goals were crystal clear, we knew exactly what we wanted. As a pregnant woman at that time, I had to decide to make certain decisions to push myself to do regular physical activity so that my body is prepared to deliver a baby naturally. My point is that during my pregnancy, I wasn't just sitting on the couch eating chips and soda and not moving at all. I was all the while moving and doing regular walking of at least 30 minutes a day until I delivered at 39 weeks. Alright, so to make the story short, I delivered to a healthy, thriving baby boy in March 2019 via natural delivery and without an epidural. I just want to make a disclaimer. Giving birth via C-section or natural birth with or without an epidural doesn't make one a much better mother than the other. Delivering a baby, regardless of whatever ways, is a beautiful experience, and we all have those struggles or on different levels. So what I would like to say is that if it's not to my dedication to doing daily walking of about 30 minutes to an hour regularly, and a bit of stretching, some exercises which I learned from my kinesis therapist, I would probably not deliver naturally. So I give due credit to exercise, and it did a great job for me in return. What happens to our bodies when we exercise? Last week, I read an article from Healthline that says there's a study conducted to 26 healthy men and women who normally exercise regularly to either continue exercising or stop exercising for 2 weeks. Those who stopped exercising experienced an increase in a negative mood. The reason for this is that exercise can increase the production of endorphins, which are known to help produce positive feelings, and reduce the perception of pain. Thus, exercise can make us feel happier because it decreases feelings of depression, anxiety, and stress. So if you want to experience more happiness, go ahead and exercise on a daily basis. Also, regular exercise has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity, cardiovascular fitness, and body composition, yet decrease blood pressure and blood fat levels. So for those of you watching, I cannot stress enough how important it is to do a regular body movement. Even if it's only a 30-minute walk every single day, it can already reduce chronic diseases like heart diseases, type 2 diabetes, and cancers. I do have several relatives, including my mother, who passed away from complications of type 2 diabetes. That's why this subject is very close to my heart. Another important thing that happens to our body when we exercise is that our energy level increases. Many studies have been done on patients suffering from various illnesses, and most of them suffered from serious diseases to chronic fatigue. The result was astonishing. After 6 weeks of continuous exercise, most of them experienced higher energy and less feeling of fatigue. So what do Richard Branson, Mark Cuban, and Warren Buffett all have in common? You might have guessed that they're all successful in their own businesses. Some might have said that they have all plenty of money, but I bet that they will all say money is not what makes them successful, but what they do does. The truth is that all of them have one big thing in common, and that is they all work out regularly. According to researchers, working out is a great way to build a habit of setting schedules. As we work out, we get to practice discipline, and we carry that on to our jobs, businesses, and activities. It doesn't mean that if we start working out, we all become like Warren Buffett, but at least we have a chance. What else happens to our bodies when we exercise? Of course, the most popular New Year resolution is losing weight. It's a known fact that inactivity is a major fact in weight gain and obesity. Exercise is crucial to supporting fast metabolism and burning more calories per day. It also helps you maintain your muscle mass and the weight loss in balance. So for those of you who are having a hard time sleeping at night, experiencing any sleeping problems, you might change your mind this time towards exercise. Because you know why? There's a study conducted on people who exercise regularly for about 10 weeks, and the result was that they had much better sleep than they had before. What does much better means? So in this case, it translates that they had a decreased need for sleep medications like pills and other sorts. Now that you know some of the most important things that happen to our body when we exercise, it is important to understand that we have to go through pre-exercise screening before deciding to engage in any physical activity. What is pre-exercise screening? It is a test used to identify people with medical conditions that may put them at a higher risk of experiencing a health problem during physical activity. It is a filter or a safety net to help decide if the potential benefits of exercise outweigh the risk for you. It is highly advisable to see with your doctor before starting an exercise program if, number 1, you are over 45 years of age. Number 2, you are experiencing a chest pain whenever you do light to moderate physical activity. Number 3, you often faint and experience dizziness. Number 4, you are catching up your breath when you walk 30 minutes straight. Number 5, you have heart disease or problems. And number 6, and if you are pregnant. All right, who would you ask before starting an exercise program? First, you have to ask a doctor or you may ask your doctor or a general practitioner. You can also ask your registered exercise professional, physiotherapist, exercise physiologist, or kinesiologist. So now you might consider exercise as part of your goals this year. But the question is, how do I keep my exercise routine? Others might say, I couldn't even wake up on time. How much more with exercise? If you're having trouble setting goals and sticking up with them, I made a video that might help you crush your goals. So please check the video out. So to stay focused on exercising, find someone to be your workout buddy. It could be your best friend, your mom or your dad, or your spouse. But most importantly, that person should also have the same exercise goal as yours. So that's it for today. Hope you find this video helpful in keeping you motivated and focused on your exercise goals. I do have a question though. Why do you exercise? Please leave a comment down below. I look forward to hearing your answers. Thank you for watching until my next video. Goodbye.